Oh, good timing, man. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. I went back to the hospital to get a checkup on my knee. The results are in. It's 100% healed. They said I can run all I want now.
Just be sure not to push yourself. You don't want to get injured again.
Dude, I was so happy. I almost broke the doctor's back. I hugged him so hard. But thinking about it now, how would things have gone if I'd kept running through the pain?
You probably would never have been able to run again.
I was pushing too hard, only thinking about myself. I got pissed off when things didn't go my way. So I threw out the advice I got and shot my knee to hell. Man, I was such a moron. At least I can see it now.
Well, hindsight's always 20/20.
I kept saying it was all for my nephew, but in the end, it was just about my own damn pride. I got you, everyone on the team, and my parents all worried about me. I didn't even stop to notice. I was a real selfish brat.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, man. Well, it took me this long, but at least I finally snapped out of it. Thanks, man. It's because of you I'm standing here on 2 feet. I swear, things will be different from here on out. I want to repay you all for what you've done for me. No more stubborn pride. I'm gonna listen to what others have to say, even when it's not what I want to hear. Well, that's about it. I just wanted you to be the one I break the news to first. I'll run around to the faculty office and club room later to let everyone else know. Have a good one. Dude, are you good? You look kind of tired. Go home and get some rest, man. Good health is the most important part of training. We're still signed up for the spring tournament. You slack off, I'm gonna leave you in the dust. Man, I had everyone worried sick. Well, the Miyamoto family has a saying for times like these. Nothing repays a debt better than hard work. Just you watch. Next run I do's gonna be a record breaker.
Oh, it's you. You don't look so good. Is the weather getting to you? It's already March. There's something I wanted to tell you. Well, we're in the same grade, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to talk. Even so, I wanted to say this while we're both still on the student council. I'm going to quit. Well, this semester is just about wrapping up. All this means is I'm not going to apply next year. That cigarette business gave me a lot to think about. This may sound odd, but do you think this country is headed in the right direction?
Well, optimistically, I say I think so, because progress is always going to happen. Even if it's little by little.
I see. Well, I feel differently.
And it's people like you that can make a positive change.
You're an optimistic man, so maybe society looks different through your eyes. Up until January, there was a sinister cult growing in popularity. A society without a future. I was thinking how we could change that, and what it would take to change society. My answer to that used to be reform by those in power. I thought that was the only way. But starting a revolution just because you have the power to do so creates more problems. That's what the cigarette incident taught me. I realized how naive I had been. And it helped me arrive at a different answer. I think the best thing for society is education. Every last individual that makes up our society should have a right to education of heart and mind.
Hear, hear.
I really believe that's what we need the most. And so, I'm thinking of becoming a teacher. A society is shaped by its people. Every person I help grow helps society grow by extension. You're not going to laugh and tell me I'm dreaming?
I won't do that.
I see. Well, I plan to do my best. That's all I wanted to tell you. That, and to say thanks. This was all because of you, so thank you. By the way, no one even talks about the cigarette incident anymore. For everyone except me, it was a minor, easily forgotten incident. But I don't think I'll ever forget it. And I won't forget you either, of course. Thanks again.
My. Why would one take us to the faculty office? I can hear Miss Toriumi's voice from inside. I could try to talk to her. What? Miss Toriumi? She wasn't a social link. Was she?
Anyway, you've been different lately, Miss Toriumi. You're looking more and more like a professional. Your lesson the other day really caught my eye. It seemed like you spent a lot of time preparing it. I've never seen you so passionate about teaching before. It's unparalleled.
Unparalleled? Well, yes, I have been studying while making preparations lately. Things like how to best communicate the lessons I'm looking to teach. I guess it does seem kind of out of the blue, huh? The thing is, I've decided to stop wasting my time only looking at what's right in front of me.
How wonderful! I'm impressed by your change of heart. What brought this on?
Well, when I was just goofing off one weekend, I met someone. After that, I took a closer look at my life. That person... Wait, they were real, right? They had to be.
Ah, yes, I understand. I myself once had a similar epiphany. Now that I think about it, I met my darling husband thanks to a destiny called fate.
Good lord.
Destiny called fate? Isn't that a bit redundant?
Exactly.
Besides, you should be careful what you say to a single woman. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
The teacher seemed busy. I should get out of the way.
Oh, is everything okay? Do you need something? You don't look well. Maybe you should go to the nurses. Wait, you dropped something.
Like how it's specifically a flip phone, because flip phones were still popular in Japan around this time.
What? Huh? This phone wallpaper...
Now, mister. No cell phones at school. That screen. I read downward. Love you. My, what a charming confession of love. Did you make this?
It was made by...
Hey, I have absolutely no clue what this kid is talking about. La 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 la. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I love how she defaults to treating... I love how she just defaults into handling this like a child.
Never mind that. What's going on? Why do you have this screen cap? Oh, don't tell me you got it online. The only ones who were on that server were...
Hi.
No, it couldn't be. There's no way. Are you kidding? No!
Calm down, Miss Toriumi. Help! Someone call a doctor!
Don't tell me. You're Tatsuya?
Hi, Maya.
I said all that to you? I oh no, 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 no!
This is funnier in the remake.
Oh. Oh no! This can't be happening! I quit this school! I'm leaving! I'm never coming back! Oh, I can't live with this! Just kill me now!
Hi, Maya.
So, you really are... I'm Maya. I'm Maya. It's me, damn it. You got a problem with that? Why don't you say something? Jeez, you idiot. This is so embarrassing. Ugh. But there was one thing I wanted to say. If we ever met face to face. I was able to turn my life around thanks to you. So, thank you. Wipe that smile off your face, or I'll wipe it off for you with my fists. Anyway, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. Maybe we could have dinner?
I'm still your student, you know that, right? I'm like half your age.
Go to hell with this!
Yeah, I think we need to talk to the teammates too. It seems like Koromaru was worried about me. I probably look like a mess. I'm fine. Koromaru's expression brightened. He seems relieved.
Oh, Senpai. I'm glad I found you. It was kind of nerve-wracking to come to the high school campus all by myself. Anyway, I'm here to drop off something Sonata-san forgot. He's usually so put together, but sometimes you can be just a little scatterbrained. Oh, speaking of forgetfulness, do you remember someone named Aragaki-san? He was at the dorm for a little while. I didn't really talk with him all that much, but whenever he crosses my mind, I feel this ache in my chest, and unbearably sad. It's as if I've forgotten something important, though I'm not sure what. I get the feeling that there was something I had to do. I just don't know what it is or why I feel this way. Oh, sorry about that. You're really easy to talk to, so I kept going on and on. I appreciate that you always listen to what I have to say, though, Senpai. You even went with me to buy tea, and you don't treat me like I'm just a little kid. So, thanks for everything.
It's quite rare for us to bump into each other here, isn't it?
True.
I guess it's because I usually go straight to practice after class. But today, I felt like looking around the school before heading over. After all, this is my last day here. The days flew by in the blink of an eye. But at the same time, it felt like this year would last for an eternity. I've dedicated all 3 years of high school to boxing, and nothing else. Was there really nothing else?
Was there?
Never mind. It's nothing. I guess hanging out with everyone at the dorm counts as something. We even made pancakes together. We had some good times. If we hadn't lived in the same dorm, we might have never met each other. It's hard to imagine. I'll be leaving the dorm soon. But that doesn't change the fact that I'll always be your senpai. If you ever run into trouble, you can tag me in. Whatever happens, I'm on your side.
Oh, hey, are you going home now? Okay, then I am too. At least I want to, but I've actually got somewhere to be today.
Where?
I'll tell you, but don't laugh, okay? I'm going to the public library. Because, like, there weren't any books about sports physiology at the school library. I want to try studying stuff like that now. But, since we've already bumped into each other, want to chat for a little longer? At least until we reach the entrance. Well, I'm gonna head off.
Going to study?
Yep, I've been doing it every day. Aren't I awesome? Hey, remember what I told you before? About finally finding my dream? I never had anything to work towards until now, so I'll admit I'd been slacking off. To be honest, my grades really suck. It's been tough getting them back up. Like, I have no idea what chemistry and all that stuff is about. Seriously, it's like a foreign language. So that's why I really gotta buck up. To tell you the truth, I really just want to sit back and enjoy life. But I gotta be patient. That's what I have to keep telling myself. I'm gonna take my dreams into my own hands. And then I'm gonna do some more studying, and then get a job. But after that, we should totally hang out again. We can invite everyone from the track team, too. Ooh, how about we have a drinking party, since we'll all be adults by then? Well, anyway, I'll be focusing only on my studies for now. So today, I'm gonna work on 3 subjects at once. I'll be focusing only on my studies for now. So don't try to tempt me with anything. Impressive, right? Whoops, I better get going. I still need to buy dinner. Well, see ya.
Andre, Laurent, Andre, Laurent, Jean Guerrero. Oh, too long. A samurai's name should be simple and short.
No the fuck they weren't, Mr. History Teacher. I remember some of them are a pretty big mouthful.
Oh, you. This letter was sent to the school. It looks like it's addressed to one of our students.
Also, you did not have the voice I thought you did.
Wait, is this actually for you? Well, the writing's so shaky I didn't recognize your name. It's from an Andre... something. I don't recall the student with such a foreign name. The only one that comes to mind is Bebe.
The sender's name is listed as Angé Laurent Jean Giraud. I hope I didn't butcher that. It's from Bebe. I should read his letter.
Hello, it is me, Bebe.
Bebe's unsteady scribbles fill the page. I can picture Bebe's smiling face.
Writing in your language is difficult, so forgive me if it is hard to read. I learned a lot in Japan, but I still need lots of help. I write this with a dictionary. I showed Uncle the kimono. He said many wonderful things about it. He said Japan is a great country. I was thrilled to hear it. So I tell Uncle that I want to go back to Japan. I tell him over and over. Finally, he says, okay.
I can really feel Bebe's joy coming through in this letter.
But I decided not to go back. I am sorry. I said I would come back, but it was a lie. I didn't know. My aunt was not the only one who helped me study abroad. Uncle, relatives, neighbors. So many people helped me. They all wanted me to go back. They said they would help pay for it. But Uncle is sad after he lost my aunt. While Uncle grieves, I would not be able to enjoy myself in Japan. I cannot take everyone's money for my own fun. Besides, I can learn about Japan here in France too. And so, in France, I will stay. Someday I will return to Japan on my own, without anyone's help.
I can feel the determination in Bebe's words.
I reflected on how fun it was to make clothes with you. So I enrolled in fashion school. I made some clothes for the school contest, and I won first prize. I have come up with a name for my winning design. A very wonderful name, I think. It is a name that means a lot to me. Japan and France, you and me, all so far apart. But I am always here for you. No amount of distance will ever change that. Every day was so much fun. More fun than I have ever had. I hope I get to see you again someday. To my precious friend, Bebe.
The words near the end are smudged.
Oh. Are you okay? You don't look so good. You should get home and rest before it gets worse.
Excuse me?
Right now, Oh, sorry. This isn't the time to talk about that.
What is it?
I suppose I can tell you. It's nothing important, though. Look at this flyer over here. The dark history of student-teacher romance? People are free to fall in love with who they want. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, problem is, there's a power dynamic in play here. This report isn't that wrong.
I can see why it would be a problem if it was between a teacher and a student, but that doesn't give them the right to make fun of it like this.
Yeah, making fun of it, no. But it's still a problem.
I'm going to write a letter of protest to the school paper. Oh, I'll be all right on my own. I'm going to do this by myself. Thank you, Senpai. There's one thing I've decided for myself. It's not much, but I'd like to continue on the student council for next year, too. It was because of you that I was able to change. I know that for a fact. And I never would have met you if I hadn't joined the student council. That's why I want to stay involved. At least, I hope I can. I want to become strong and reliable, just like the student council president. That's why I want to join the student council next year, and the year after that too. It's a big goal, but I'm going to take it one step at a time. Well then, I should be going. I'm looking forward to seeing you next year too.
Only one more person to talk to. Just make sure it is one more person, right? Alright, Lotus, thanks for dropping by.
Sup, dude? Wanna grab a bite at Hakakure? I haven't had their special in a while. Hold up! I ain't made out of money. I'm just a poor, broke high school kid here. Come on, we're buds, right? Just two pals dreaming about being superheroes someday? Yeah, those are some real good times. Well, anyways, hear me out for a bit? I got called into Miss Toriumi's office again. She asked me what I was planning to do after April. Dude, like I know. And I was trying to play it off, but then she got all worked up and gave me one hell of a lecture. It's just me? Or she gotten way more serious than before? Tomochika was saying that you can't even bribe her with cake anymore. Oh, hey, did you hear from Tomochika about the new teachers coming in April? Apparently they're all women. You have no idea how stoked he was. Honestly, I was getting major secondhand embarrassment. Well, none of that really matters to me. I already got a special someone. Huh? I did have a special someone, right?
And I'm sorry I couldn't save her.
I want to tell such a pathetic lie to try and look cool. I just thought that there was someone special in my life. Have I forgotten something important? Sorry, man. I think I'll pass on the ramen, actually.
So how do I move on? Oh yeah, I think it's just like days to, I gotta pass days until, I just gotta pass days until, the ceremony. The TV has been left on. It's showing the news right now.
Coming up next, a special report on the Amazing Commodities Corporation, producer of Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. President Tanaka has made an undisclosed private expenditure that caused quite a stir in the media. With us is our reporter live on scene. Take it away.
I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air is thick.
Thank you. We'll be looking forward to updates as things unfold. Back to the studio. The unaccounted for expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize he is guilty of tax evasion.
Oh, no question. This is President Tanaka we're talking about.
Jesus.
All he cares about is lining his own pockets, and he does it by swindling his own viewers. He could become the richest man on the planet and still never be satisfied. Why doesn't he donate some of that money for a change? Damn Scrooge.
Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something's happened at the scene.
President Tanaka has emerged. Oh, he's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's about to sing.
Oh dear.
Ready to go in your TV? Tanaka's Commodities! Everybody's ultimate friend in greed. Hi, everyone! Amazing Commodities is here for you year-round, rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our customers shout for joy so loud it's considered noise pollution. Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds. And we make losers every day out of people who don't buy. We're the only miracle left in this sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. We look forward to your business.
President Tanaka's car drove off.
Oh, he's gone.
He just got a free commercial.
You call yourself a reporter? If you can't get one lousy comment out of him, you're just giving him free advertising.
We'll have to interrupt you there as we've just received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads, "Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook ever had. And what's in my pocketbook is my own business."
I mean, he's kinda not wrong. But if you're committing crimes...
It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let me make one thing clear. I am not ashamed of a single thing.
That doesn't exactly mean you didn't do anything wrong.
My conscience is clear, dear viewers, so buy my products, guilt-free.
Oh, good lord.
Amazing Commodities, here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now, or you'll miss your chance.
A sneaky son of a bitch!
Bye-bye. Apparently, he had no intention of revealing his use for the funds.
Does he have no shame? This Tanaka guy. Just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean that we're his little playthings. On behalf of the people, I have something to say, and I am not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be...
Yes, thank you very much. This concludes our special report. With no clues as to the utilization of said funds, we can only hope that they went to humanitarian purposes.
Which we've confirmed they have.
Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market. This just in. We have reports that Amazing Commodities stocks have suddenly skyrocketed.
The report continues. My whole body feels sluggish. I'm too exhausted to fight the fatigue. The third year's graduation ceremony is tomorrow. I should head to bed early tonight. I feel very tired. I should go to bed early today. For some reason, I feel very tired. Maybe I should go to bed already.
It's me, I guess. May I please come in?
Just a second.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you.
No problem.
I remember everything. It seems like everyone else has forgotten, but I remember. That day we...
Yeah, we did.
I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away, like you did during the last battle.
I'm not going anywhere.
Today is graduation day, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. The weather is so nice outside. Do
Do you remember where we all promised to meet? Why don't we go ahead and wait for the others? We can enjoy the peaceful view of the city.
This isn't depending on who you romance or anything, by the way. It's always going to be Igus.
The part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the third-year class to know that we're truly proud of you. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and success. On this momentous occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kirijo-san.
Thank you. This past year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. It must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you know, my father He unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
It's a big day. It must be tough to talk about her father.
I remember now. That's right. After my father died, there was a time I lost motivation to live my life.
Am I forgetting something?
Sonata-senpai? What are you doing?
Kuromaru! But no longer. I shall honor my father's will. I won't run from the future. I'll face it head on. Not a single doubt remains in my mind. And the reason...
Our promise.
Mitsuru.
That's right!
It's because I have forged such wonderful friendships. And we swore that we would never lose hope, no matter what the future may bring.
Senpai! We remembered him, and Igus!
Yes, I did as well. Let's go. They're waiting.
Hello? This is a ceremony. We're not done.
God, that's a gorgeous scene. Also, why is the gate wide open?
The wind. It feels so nice. I admit, I'm finally noticing the beauty of spring. It's wonderful. And yet, without exception, each and every season will come to an end. We fought side by side. We faced the world's end. And now, I'm finally beginning to understand what it was I'd been searching for. I always wondered what it really meant to live. Now I think it's following your heart, fighting for what you can change, and accepting the things you can't. Nothing on this earth lasts forever. Every life will one day fizzle out. That holds true for all of us, and as soon as you come to terms with it, you realize something. You see what really matters, and find out what it is that gives your life meaning.
Just the dog running in the hallway.
And I learned that I wasn't strong enough. I was tormented by it. Now I understand why. Protecting others is the duty I was given. But to me, it was more than an obligation. At some point, it became something I wanted to do for myself. Once I decided to try and prevent the fall, something inside me clicked. When I thought about how I might never see you again, that's when I first understood what mattered to me the most. And so, I made up my mind. What I want is to protect you from now until the end of time. I want to stay by your side. And I know I'm not the only one out there who could do this. But still, I want to. Because I'm positive, if I do it for you, then nothing's a waste. My life will have meaning. So, thank you.
It's okay.
Sorry. What's gotten into me? It's good. I finally found a reason to live. So why am I... They're here. I see it now. I have friends. We support each other through thick and thin. Not everything needs to be for some greater purpose. Just caring about someone can be enough. That's all we need to give our lives meaning. As for me, I found my path. And that's to protect you with my life. Thank you so much for everything. You must be tired. Go ahead and rest now. I'll be right here. I won't be going anywhere. In a moment, the others will be joining us.
I'm getting sleepier. My eyes feel heavy.
It'll be okay. I'm right by your side, here to protect you forevermore.
Ah, I love this game. But yeah, I didn't get it at first, but we actually die then and there. We pass away. It took every ounce of our energy to seal Nex away. So that's kind of been the theme of this game, accepting death, facing it, and eventually coming to the terms with death. But at the same time, still carrying on with living, if you know what I mean. Not being nihilistic. It's like finding a point without looking at some grand scale thing, even though we did take on a grand scale task. But yeah, this still remains my favorite Persona game. Like, this was my introduction to the Persona series, and no other Persona game has hit quite as hard as this. And that's not to put down Personas 4 and 5. I love Persona 4. I love Persona 5. But I do like what they did with those games. But but this game was the one that started the series on its proper on the identity it's most known for. And while it was dodgy, they had a lot of issues as when they first made it. They've only continued to improve it, thanks to things that have happened in the subsequent installments. And it's like being able, like they brought being able to control your party members from Persona 4. You originally were only able to control your main character, and the CPU controlled the opponents. I am so glad they changed that. From Persona 4 Golden, they brought back they brought over the whatchamacallit. They brought over the network abilities that appeared in this game. Persona 5, they brought over to this game the more dynamic level designs. But they still kept the basic structure of Tartarus. So this is what I think is like the definitive version at this point of Persona 3. It is just so good. Now, technically, the story isn't finished. There's an epilogue that's DLC for this game called The Answer, also known as Episode Igus in Japanese. The main story was known as Episode U. And there's also a playable prequel that's coming out where you again play as Igus. I guess they kind of like cemented Igus as like a second main character. And I would argue, yes, this story is just as much about her as it is about you, even when she comes so late in the game, just because of the main theming of the game, like the story being about life and death. What it means to be alive, what it means to be human, that sort of stuff. And I think that's a major reason why this game just still remains so. This installment in particular remains so strong for me. The story is just so damn good. Now, I probably won't be able to play the answer chapter on this version of the game. I'll probably need to own the game on Steam or something with the DLC, because the answer chapter is, like I said before, is DLC, and that just like gives a lot of closure. It's not exactly needed, but it does clarify a lot of stuff. And it just really is like one of my favorite bits to the series. If I manage to get the full game, I'll get back to the and like play through that DLC and anything else that comes out. I'm sad that they couldn't bring back the being able to choose to be the female protagonist, but I can understand how much work that would be with all the stuff they put here. Because like Persona 3 Portable was obviously on the PSP, so having a female protagonist there was a lot easier because it took a bit more of a visual novel style to it outside of the dungeon crawling. And while here they went back to the more open world that was in base P3 and FES. But hopefully that can come at some point in the future. And hey, there's apparently rumors floating about that you'll be that the main character of Persona 3 Portable, the main character of Persona 6 is going to be a girl, and that's going to be that to me is going to be a great experience. I don't know how most other players are going to feel about it, but I'm definitely going to be happy to be able to play as a female protagonist in one of these games. Because like a big problem with the series for me is kind of like I have to find ways to envision myself as a girl in these games, because otherwise I'm just going to feel I'm going to feel gender dysphoria, which is why P3P was so big to me. I love this game. Thank you for coming to Game Pass so I can play it without having to pay the huge amount. Oh. A whole after credit scene. Yeah, they haven't realized yet. I believe, watch the good ending, and From Shadows into Light. I believe that the answer chapter takes place a whole month later. If you load the data you saved here, you will start the game over, carrying over certain attributes from your clear data. If you overwrite the original save, you will be unable to continue playing from that point in the game. If you upload clear data to the network, you will be able to load it through the network. We recommend you save data to the console. Clear data. Oh. Wow. This is different. Yeah, it doesn't give you the option to, it doesn't give you the option to go to the answer chapter, so this is just the base game I'm playing. So unfortunately, we have to end there. So again, if I do manage to get to the if I do manage to get the answer chapter, if I do manage to get the game on Steam and play and get the answer chapter, we'll play that and the prequel. The prequel whenever that comes out. So yeah. Our journey in Persona has come to an end, and a poll has been decided. The next game we tackle will be Hollow Knight. But that will wait till next week. So, let us decide who to raid. Oh. We're raiding Potato. She's playing my favorite Final Fantasy ever. All right. Oh, no, she switched games. And, oh well, we'll still raid. And, okay, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like my stuff and you haven't already, please leave a follow. It helps me as a small VTuber. I upload all my stuff on YouTube, and you can also check my socials down there. So, tomorrow, we will be playing, we will be supposedly finishing the Penacony arc in Honkai Star Rail. So I hope to see you there. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all on the next one. This is Metis Balaska, signing out.